We are live, guys. It's Sam, Mr. Blitztech, and welcome to more DLC, where we're going to bring you more gaming news throughout the gaming atmosphere. So today, we've got Modern Warfare 2 bringing us a new game mode, just like Tarkov. EA working on several games, A Quiet Dream struggling to hire for their new game, and the Star Wars game that everyone's hoping for, the Old Republic, actually being on pause, which is actually kind of mad. But guys, if you want more gaming content from us, the Cyberners, make sure you're going over to the Cyberners Patreon.com and make sure you're signing up to our membership where we can bring you more content and just bring you more gaming stuff that you might want to enjoy. You know where you want to be. So I'm guessing everyone's looking forward to Modern Warfare 2 this year. It's going to bring us more stuff, they're bringing us more reveals, but I think there's going to be something we're not really expecting, and that's from the Tarkov DMZ mode that's set to be coming also with this edition, with the campaign, the multiplayer, the co-op, and now this edition. Funnily enough, this might not be a free-to-play title. It comes to be that we might be paying for this title separately, and it might be actually coming way later down the line instead of on release of Modern Warfare 2. So Infinity Ward's title has been under development for 4 years, and obviously you should expect on launch the single player, multiplayer, all new co-op experience. However, Warzone 2.0 should be set to release later this year, and now an all new rumored DMZ mode, describing it as more of an open world title, aspects with PvE and PvV events also set to be released later down the year. Development for the title has been a bit shaky, seeing numerous delays in development as a result of Treyarch's delayed premium title. Now given a 2-year space, Infinity Ward wiped the slate clean and revisited their content schedule, assigning the rumored DMZ to schedule now for either later down the year or for 2023, on condition that Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0 meet expectations. According to some sources, it appears that DMZ will not be a free-to-play title, and instead will be a mode that is tied to Modern Warfare 2, which is very, very interesting. Like everyone's trying to do this extraction-based, open world kind of thing, but very, very interesting now that they're saying that it's completely a whole new title, just set from everything else, but still part of the Modern Warfare 2 world. Now let's talk about EA, who are working on several Marvel properties, such as a Black Panther game and an Iron Man game. This should be very, very up people's street, especially with Marvel being in other people's studios. So now they're going to EA, which has been very successful with their single player games. It'll be interesting to see what they do with these IPs. Former head of Lineage Productions, Kevin Stevens, who led both Shadow of Mordor and the Shadow of War games, is rumored to be working on the Black Panther game. In 2021, Kevin left Monolith to go to EA to lead a new studio that plans to focus on creating open world adventure games. All I can say is, EA, please, 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 just leave the studio, let it be. If this guy is coming from the Shadow of War games to create a new Black Panther game and a new Iron Man game, just leave him alone. Just don't cancel it and then destroy the studio. Just let him be. Just let him create what they've got to create. This guy's created some good open world games before, and it'd just be good to see what Marvel and EA can do going forward. You can do it with Star Wars. I'm pretty sure you could do it here too as well. It'd be amazing. Just let's see what they can cook up. Now obviously we've seen a trailer before from A Quiet Dream making a Star Wars game. However, since they are struggling to hire new staff for the game, it's going to be pushed way, way back to possibly 2027. Despite an astonishing trailer for Star Wars Eclipse being released at the end of last year, it appears that staffing issues have pushed the release of the game far, far away. After the announcement trailer released, many sources familiar with A Quiet Dream's plans have said that the title was at least 3 to 4 years away, if not more. So why was their games announced so early? It was a strategy that was increasingly seeming because more common in the industry, with several studios, including Bethesda, Rockstar and EA, all making their game announcements years before titles would be released. The main reason is that the strategy has become more prevalent in recent years, and it's because of a huge amount of competition to secure development for their talent. However, sources close to A Quarter Dream have said that even though the trailer was released to an extremely favourable reception from a wider gaming community, it has not had the desired effect of attracting developer talent to the studio. On top of this, A Quarter Dream has also suffered from a series of heavy allegations surrounding workplace issues in the past couple of years. This would presumably make the studio less attractive to work in the face of all the competition to attract staff. As a result, Star Wars is likely to be going to release around 2027 to 2028. I mean, if you ever come across A Quarter Dreams games before, these things are almost masterpieces anyway, and they take a substantial amount of time. So if now they're going to be struggling with staff, yeah, it's not looking really good. And maybe towards the console generation now, to be honest, which sounds about right, between 3 to 4, maybe even 5 years. So announcing it now and then getting it 5 years later, yeah, it's a bit stingy, that one still, but here we are. And some more shaky news also from Star Wars games, which is a bit mad, including EA themselves. It seems like Star Wars The Old Republic might be on pause indefinitely because the studio shakes up. This is actually crazy. I can't believe I'm actually seeing this, but you know what? I'd rather a game be on pause and be coming out perfectly than them just trying to rush the product out regardless anyway. Another much anticipated Star Wars game is in serious trouble. By the time the CD trailer was shown in 2021, the game was already in 2 years development. In June 2022, a vertical slice was completed with the intention to show Asper's partners Lucasfilm and Sony. However, the studio leadership told the staff that the demo didn't meet their expectations and the title's development was indefinitely halted. A source told Bloomberg that a large amount of time and money went into the vertical slice and the game's current direction is unsustainable. Two individuals familiar with the remake's development said that Asper told the employees and Lucasfilm that the full game would be released at the end of 2022. Well, Star Wars fans, I think this is going to be a bit of a sting because obviously everyone's looking for this title. Everyone loves the old one. People want to enjoy the new one, and that it's just getting halted is just mad news. But you know what? Like I said, I'd rather for the game to be finished completely. And I guess we've got more games to look forward to. Me, myself, my backlog is going to have more space in between games now, so I can't complain. But I guess we're going to have to wait for extra content. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. For more DLC, and make sure you're tuning in for more. Make sure you're liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and press the notification bell so we get notified that we are dropping these news to you. And over to our patreon.com/the Cybernerds Gaming for just more content and more DLC. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech, and I'll see you on the next video.